The delayed start of these is too funny. Okay, guys, we're assuming we're live. Case, we're live? Should be live. Okay, how are we, guys? Little bit of a change to our normal weekly format. We have the brand new Callaway Opus wedges. The embargo was this morning. We just gotten through the door, so it was either we're going to be late on embargo or we just do it live.
Love it.
But we're live.
Live is good. You can see us hit some good shots and maybe some not so good shots.
Exactly. So yeah, we've got 4 of the new wedges with us right now: 50, 54, and then 2 lob wedge options, 58 and 60, in the brand new chrome. When they arrived, when you unboxed, Michael, what were your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, classic, traditional. For the first time, I thought this is the tour-inspired shape that they've needed, Callaway has needed for a while. So
right.
Looks great at a dress, very classic looking. I like the name. Yeah, they have.
You like the name?
I like the name.
Talk about that. Talk about that, because I think a lot of people are like, Opus.
Yeah, I mean, there's we're saying it's a Greek term for.
Is that what they've said though?
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
That is, I've heard 2 Greek terms that it's for like a work of art, or also for someone their last impression on a work of art, which, you know, this is Roger Cleveland's kind of last you know, stab at with Callaway.
Well, he's moving on.
He's moving on. Yeah,
I
mean, he's probably retiring. I mean, the guy's been around forever and he's done amazing stuff. So, and then there's another term for Opus that it's you know, composer's first kind of piece of art. So
okay,
yeah, we'll see. Good wine too. But yeah, they look great. Tour chrome finish. We'll get into some tech specs regarding grooves and stuff when we hit it. But yeah, so far, A+ in my opinion.
Oops, we don't want that.
Are we lost?
We are lost, but soon to be found.
Love
okay, all right, jump in the bay with the 60, Michael. Let's get you clipping a few guys. Let's throw some questions in. We'll probably try and have the first half of the live about the Callaway wedges, and then, you know, we can throw in maybe some other wedge relevant questions, and then at the back end of the live we can throw into some other topics. So yeah, Mikey, clip a few. We've got you at King's Barnes. Find my wee mouse here. Hocus pocus. Mikey's at an Opus. What you got?
I've got 60T.
Very nice. Hold on. We're completely facing the wrong direction.
There you go.
So what's going on? 52 yards. All right, let's clip a few. Initial thoughts on shaping. A little bit more radius they're talking about on the leading edge of them. A lot of people, we talk about radius a lot. Some people love it, some don't. I'm probably an advocate of less.
Yeah.
But when it comes to 60, the purpose of radius is that you open the face and the face still points square.
It does.
Which is okay on a 60 because you've got to have it in lots of different positions.
Yeah, I mean, really clean top line. It has that nice little grind, almost a fraction of a bevel. It's a little too far back to being, you know, beveled as much as what you play or what I play right now, but sits nice and tight to the ground. And yeah, definitely has that radius you're talking about, but very tour inspired shape, and yeah, really clean.
Okay, let's see a few.
All right, another 10 yards would be good.
Nice wee clip. There is another Opus wedge, the Opus Platinum. We haven't hit that one yet. We've seen it, but we haven't actually. Yeah, we haven't hit that one.
I hit it a couple weeks ago. Both feel good, but I like the regular Opus, in my opinion, better.
All right, guys, we're in the questions as well. Be keeping an eye on that.
A little high in the face.
Okay, so do you have questions? Can you see questions on there or no? No. Oh, good. I'll get on here. Ryan is asking, will Ian even be able to focus today after that Scottish Open win for Robert McIntyre? It was a hell of a win. Did you?
Hell of a
see
win,
it?
yeah. We watched it yesterday at the golf. It was, I mean, to finish that, I would have loved to seen Adam Scott win it too. I mean, I'm a big fan of Adam Scott, but to birdie the
You're not
last.
going to start fighting in here or what?
No, but to birdie the last, quite good. To be fair, 250 yards from the rough with a wee drop. Pretty lucky.
Very lucky. Admitted it himself.
But it's good. Yeah, he did a
He
great
said he's
job.
standing over a shot, ready to hit a shot, and he felt his right foot move.
Yeah.
And he was standing on a sprinkler head.
Nice.
So initial thoughts, Mikey, on
I mean,
feel?
I've hit them all high on the face, very toey, but yeah, they feel great.
Freddie M saying, Wonder had an Instagram live a couple of days ago claiming he had not heard about the Opus wedges. Some of the worst acting I've seen. I mean, what do you expect from the guy? Like, he's not allowed to tell anyone about anything new.
I know.
And he gets bombarded online about, oh, can you tell us about Triple Diamond S? Can you tell us about Triple Diamond T? Like, he's not allowed to say about these things. So
Someone asked me the other day, they're like, have you hit Opus yet? And I was like, no, you haven't even had it in hands. But obviously, like, we'll get in trouble if we say stuff.
yeah, we do. Got wrist slapped.
Yeah.
That's nice. You clippy one there.
Yeah. Spinny.
Oh, Michael.
Spinny.
Bit of razzmatazz on that one.
Callaway, if you're watching,
8 to 800 spin.
I'll send you my specs.
It was nice of Canada to organise some Scottish Open weather or Open Championship weather. Tell you what, you're feathering those in a dream.
I know, it's nice. 85.
Mr. Rob Coates in the house.
Rob Coates.
How are you, big dog?
Broke another driver. I think
He's a powerful unit.
I think he just breaks driver just to get the latest every
I think
year.
he just misses you, wants to see you.
Oh, very good.
That was nice. Yeah, clipping that lovely.
Yeah, they feel really good.
When I was hitting the wedges in the bay in Mississauga earlier last week, I thought the feel was really premium. I actually thought they felt like a Mura. It's like a deep, dense feel to it.
Just gonna say it feels. Maybe there's a bit more weight to it. It feels a bit more mass and just
heavier, isn't it?
Yeah, premium.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's not heavier in the sense of. Rob says, "I break them so we can text back and forth."
He only texts me when he needs me.
All right. Don't want you two having a lover's tiff online, live.
Can we talk a bit about the?
Yeah, talk about anything you want. We're here for you.
Cheers. About the grooves.
Yeah. Spin gen.
Spin gen. So the grooves get a little bit more narrow down below.
Yeah.
Wider up top. So if you open that face, you get a little bit more. Well, technically help across the face, which is nice.
Quite interesting that the progression of the friction on the face, much higher, lower in the head.
Yeah. Almost
interesting.
You get that help without it being full face.
Yeah.
Which is a benefit.
Yeah, obviously a bit of a departure. I think they had the raw face on the Jaws Raw wedge last time, which again, raw works for a lot of companies. Titleist do really well with their raw line. What are you liking these?
How is that possible? I have four-headed that.
Boys, if I do a close-up, Alexander's asking any close-ups in the wedges. If I grab one of them here, can you adjust the, and can you do the, from a focus standpoint, will it autofocus?
It should autofocus if it's in the center, but
All right.
You know what feels nice on these wedges? There's these Tour Velvet plus 4s.
I know. You told me that was a crap grip.
I could play that on a wedge. You told me that was a crap.
You did?
I did. You're right.
Lovely. Really good there, Cody. So, sort of
I even just got some new wedge
in
shafts.
the sole position there, 58T obviously. You can see a little bit of the contour on the sole. I've changed so the light kind of hits it on different angles. Obviously from a plane perspective, so you can see the transition. One thing Callaway's talking about is a longer hosel on these. You can see a little bit from that's nice, Cody. So you can see pretty much right down that line how the hosel and leading edge pretty much kind of transition. Then you get the radius on that leading edge. Really quite nice. This is some top quality camera work on here. Hope we can get really in there and really challenge.
Really?
No, well, I want to
Come
get
on.
that. I want to get that spin milled if we can.
Let me hold it for you, Ian.
Thank you. My face was getting awfully close. Nobody needs to see my coupon that close.
Can you go
apart from
closer,
my wife.
Cody?
You can definitely see.
There, right. That's right. So look there down at that bottom groove. On the first 3 or 4 grooves,
I shake.
first 3 or 4 grooves, you can really see how aggressive that milling is and the angle of the milling as well, which is really good. Well done.
Good job, everybody.
What's another G-Jack for the boys?
Oh, I get the awards going. Right,
Very
60, I approve, in the bag.
Okay, now here's a little one while we're here. Let's go back and forward between 58 and 60. Let's look at spin, launch, because I think people will want to know, well, you know, should I go 50, 54, 58, or 50, 54, 60? I think we're seeing 50 and 54 is the most common gap in sand wedge
Yeah.
specs right now. But I do think it's interesting for people to see, should they go 58 or 60? So what you got?
This is 58 right now.
Okay, let me go over to that.
I really like these grips.
Add it to the list of things I've introduced to your life that have made your life better. Do you wake up in the morning and say,
It's a short list.
Thank you, Ian, for my life?
Thank you, Ian, for my life.
Alexander, I hope that helped in terms of the close-ups and the wedges. Apologies if there was any close-ups of my face. Dave Wilson is saying he believes Roger Cleveland designs Callaway wedges, or at least he did. David, maybe you missed the first part of the live. Yeah, Roger Cleveland has been a huge influence on Callaway wedge design for a number of years, but he will be transitioning, or it looks, you know, we're sort of hearing that, you know, he's going to be transitioning sort of out of that role, and it's going to be a little bit more led by a team of sort of wedge designers moving forward, and this is going to be part of the transition for that. So hopefully Roger knows, and this isn't him hearing about it today on the Club Champion Live.
Who broke the news to him?
Sorry about that, Rog.
Sorry, Rog.
Oh, Roger the Dodger.
Okay, one more with this guy.
You don't seem to be hitting this very well.
No, don't look. Okay.
Yeah, less spin, no doubt,
Yeah,
no doubt.
bring back the 85.
Although the club face looks like it's got the measles with the amount of different spots you've put all over the face. Okay, 1 second.
Behind the ball, this 60 sits so different.
Opus.
Opus.
Nice
And
orange.
No raw finish in these.
No raw. No.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah, two finishes, Michael. Obviously, brushed chrome, and the other one's called black satin.
Okay.
I mean, that spin literally went up 1,000 there.
I know. And it didn't feel that great of a strike.
Get a wee bit flirty with these now with that amount of spin.
It's nice.
12 degrees of bounce, wet and soft conditions in the studio, Richard Booker saying. No, 6 degrees of bounce, Richard. On the 60, anyway. Clipping these,
They're so nice.
enjoying them.
Yeah.
You look like you're enjoying them.
Yeah. I could literally stand here all day and
Yeah.
hit these shots.
Okay, well, let's
8800.
not do that.
Oh, I could.
Go into the 50, 54.
Okay, well, you're my caddy.
It's I'm computer operator.
Oh boy.
I know.
We're
Maybe I'll
We're
chucking it now.
downhill. 54.
Let's go 90 yards, Michael. What do you want at?
No, that's
You're
fine.
going to huff and puff,
No,
whatever
no.
I put it at.
That's fine.
Yeah, Moni wee.
I struggle with that.
What do you want?
No, 90s kid.
So guys, any other wedge questions for us? Richard Brooker is actually devastated about the Euros yesterday, England losing. He says only 696 days till the World Cup. Crying
600?
emoji face. 696 days to the World Cup. Yeah, a couple of years.
Oh, I in Toronto. Toronto.
That's a nice strike.
Yeah.
Or was it I've got a bit of a delay. Maybe the last one wasn't a good one. One
Yeah.
of them you hit in the middle anyway. It's a nice change.
That was the last 6. Okay, rude.
Dave Fogel, I thought Ian was supposed to be in Scotland. Do you know something I don't, Dave Fogel? I'm not in Scotland. I'm in Toronto. It's raining like it's Scotland, but I'm not there till next week or later this
Must
week.
be a wee downslope there or something.
I know. Richard Brooker said, all you need is Spanish hands. It's a good day to be a Spaniard, isn't it? Alcaraz winning the tennis, Spain winning the Euros, Sergio winning on Live. Yesterday was a good day for Spain. Did you see John Ram's face when
That was so
Brooks
good.
Koepka wore the England top?
I thought he was
Go
going
on.
to knock him out.
Oh, I literally thought you were going to can that live on air.
9100. Holy moly.
Let's see.
Ooh. Wow. I gotta stop one-handing those things.
Can we put a little bit of like romantic music on or something like that for Fogel and Dave and Rob Coates? Can we? The boys are back together and it feels so good. Reunited.
Reunited. Don't need
Look
to
at those two.
copyright that.
I think Fogel, I'm going to get used to a mattress. Fogel's asking, ever get that mattress? I'm going to get used to a nice wee single mattress for two.
Bunk
So you
beds.
can snuggle up. Ronald Van Ease is asking, why do hybrids tend to hook more for me than other clubs do? They do have more of a draw bias, do have a little bit more of a sort of heel mass than others. How's this feeling?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It sits so nice. I'm not just saying this because it's a live review, but they are very, very
Rob says, I'm a big guy, at least a double. I used to can cozy in. Nice. Clipping those lovely.
Yeah,
Really nice. You were looking for a bit of spin there, weren't you?
I know.
Lovely. Very, very impressive. 50?
Yeah.
50?
100 yards. Full swing brings the El Hazel into play.
Oh. Nobody likes the El Hazel.
No, but I'll find it.
Again, feel on the
Honestly,
54 premium.
Mega premium, yeah.
Mega. Oof, that's high praise from a man who doesn't praise anything in his life unless it's a 5-star resort.
I'm humble. I'll tell you this, from those grooves, the ball is chewed.
Ryan's asking, can you explain any grind options they would offer in the new Opus Series? 4 grinds, Ryan, you're going to get an S, C, W, and T are the 4 grind options you're going to see with those. So, yeah, we've seen those in the past. There's been others, X and some other ones, but we're going to see 4 moving forward. So, plenty of options. Danny's asking, do you have to get fit for wedge bounce and grind, or can you guess based on conditions you tend to play in? No, your question does make sense. You definitely do need to get fitted. It's worth looking at what your angle of attack is, your dynamic loft is. Like you say, Danny, that having the knowledge about the conditions you play in does help. Are you in parkland, softer conditions? You don't want that divot depth getting too deep to the point where you start to vary the kind of height of the strike. That's really what we're talking about when it comes to sort of bounce, is kind of manipulating the strike up and down the head. When it comes to the grind on them, and whether you're C grind, whether you're S grind, whatever it may be, we definitely start to look at how you use the wedge and from a versatility standpoint. Do you open it? Do you kind of toe up? Do you kind of go heel down in the bunkers? That type of thing. So you can guess at it and get close, but you really should still be fitted, and it does get you that extra 25-30% of performance that really makes a difference. Okay.
I said Opus wedges for the weekend would be nice.
I can take these.
I'm going to.
Fogel's throwing down the gauntlet, Mikey says you're too afraid for a game.
I'm not afraid, I just don't want to play with them.
No.
Play golf in Niagara.
I think we need the lads up at TPC Toronto.
That's far. FaceTime me.
It's further for them than it is for you, so I wouldn't be complaining if I was you. I think that'd be good. We'll get the boys up for a wee game.
On the channel?
On the channel.
Give Fogel the famies.
2 OGs versus
2 OGs.
2 uglies, us. That was nice. Nice strike. Are you hitting these soft, or what's going on with the distance?
Aye, that one, not really like.
Because I've got to set the pin at 115 with high expectations. You might hit one close to a flag at some point, but at this
well, a full
junction,
swing is tough to hit next to a flag. Come on.
Get that ball position back a wee bit more speed.
That's skinny.
Coates, you're welcome at Brampton Golf Club anytime. Happy to host you boys anytime. That would be my pleasure. Appetizers and dinner on me. Go on, Michael, go on.
No, that's nice.
I'm just teeing it up. I'm supposed to tee it up for you and you're supposed to dunk it. That's fine, don't then. Well, you play 48 in your gapper, right?
Yeah.
So 50 is going to be a little tougher. Okay, 50. Get up there. Get up there. Very nice. All right. Let's tag in.
Your turn.
I'll start with 50 and then I'll go back down. Let's get the Glasgow Ranger in here. Guys, get your questions ready for Michael. Who's he dating? What's he drinking? Red wine? What's going on in his life?
Here's your 50. Just hit.
I quite like when you're hitting.
Hello, everybody.
No, I said leave it at the...
I didn't change the
Oh,
yardage.
you did. Well, you have absolutely obliterated this golf ball.
Oh, well, it's my own golf ball.
I know.
Company expense?
Mileage?
What
T's
yardage
needs?
would you like?
115 was fine. Got to chip a few just to get warm.
Oh, in the bunker. No luck. Let's see one drop. One drop one outside.
Did you move it back again? No. Did you?
That's all right. You got over the bunker. Good job.
Embarrassing myself here. I'm just going to chip a few just to get warmed up. 5 or 6. They do feel nice. Nice grip. Right, Mikey?
Dave Fogel says, keep the Automax ball warm for me. I don't even know where those are. And I'm looking more tan than you.
You are.
Yeah.
It's because you've got a face like a catcher's mitt.
The guy thinks he's so good looking. Looks like a haggis.
A haggis. Sheep's stomach. A face like a haggis. That's devastating. Anything else you want to say?
50-yard baseball grip, please. Bounce works better.
No.
No thanks.
Comparing the size to MG4s and the Vokies, how would you say weight size?
Very similar. Very, very.
Okay.
You know, there's an overused term at the minute, tour-inspired shape, right? That's what these are. So it kind of looks very, very like
I like
the
that
other
word,
premium wedges.
tour-inspired.
You like what?
Tour-inspired. It's nice. What would you call it?
Pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped, okay. Right, 115 yards.
I would call it curvy in all the right places, Michael. 115?
Yep.
Go a wee bit hard. I hit that nicely, but just didn't hit it hard enough. 113. Lovely feel. Absolutely delightful.
Ian previously said in Ventus shaft test that he sees shaft flex more left or right than up or down.
Yes, dispersion is more lateral than vertical.
Is that true in iron shaft fittings?
Yes, much, very much so.
There's the gospel according to Ian.
Is there another? Joke, joke, joke before anyone gets all upset. You say things like that, you just know people just don't get. I feel like people don't get UK humour.
Oh, really?
I always all the time when you say something like that, people are like, "Oh, get a big hit from himself."
Could you boys explain the difference thicker grips make to ball flight, if
Mikey,
anything at all?
talk through it.
Excuse me?
Talk through it. You just experienced it.
I will say, like the larger grip on wedges, I felt like I had a little bit more like face control, especially on like the smaller pitch shots. And I'm definitely gonna go put on some larger grips onto my wedges. Yeah, I thought it felt really good. The only problem is the tour velvet's gonna wear pretty quickly.
I mean, honestly, like you give them a little brush and they're absolutely fine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No, I something about this new +4 comp. I say new compound, probably the same compound. Something about the +4 has more traction than a regular. Maybe it's the wider outside diameter. Maybe that's what makes it feel like it's much tackier, but it doesn't feel like a normal one. When I grab like our demo ones off the wall and I hit this, they're not even in the same league.
One club maker website for wedges fits. They break down to steep, average, and shallow. What would be approximate angle of attack ranges for each of those?
For each of what?
Steep, average, and shallow. What would
So
the
shallow would be, I would probably go like 2, 4, and 6, something like that, or
okay.
like 2.
2 on shallow, 4 on average, 6 on steep.
Something like that.
There you go, another reading.
Chapter and verse. I'm not hitting these very well, Michael. Gotta get the blocks and the pulls going.
What are you playing shaft-wise in your wedges currently?
115, Modus 115 wedge shafts,
Okay.
which are same weight as my iron shafts, the 120X. So they are 120s, but they are soft on the tip.
Right. Rob Coates is saying, I had those Tour Velvet +4s on the clubs when I came in for 100K video.
Oh, really?
I like them, just extra tech. It was probably the Lamkin Sonars, because they were +4s.
Yep.
But yeah, good grip. Morning, boys. Does adjusting the loft sleeve of a pured shaft, ping pured head 7.5 turn back to standard affect dispersion? I mean, the only thing I say is obviously it's gonna take it from the unpured position. So if that is the setting that you like it on, I would suggest taking it to a builder, getting the tip readjusted to the pured setting. Dave Fogel, you're getting no strokes from me and my partner. Straight up or don't come. You want me to move the yardage?
Sure. Go 54.
You want it at 90 as well?
Yeah, let's do that.
Great.
What team, eh?
I know, so good. That is the 54 Opus. Opus 54. All right, let's see it.
90.
Thoughts on the feel of them for the first few swings with the 50?
Yeah, like as I kind of said, you know, there's a real premium sort of feel to the strike. Like it's very different.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's not what they've
I don't think it was like the Jaws Raw to me.
No.
Feels very
was
different.
politely not a fan of the Jaws Raw stuff, but this is a big step.
Thin.
How is the spot TPC Toronto? Non-existent. Will M is saying, I hope they haven't gone too small with the footprint of the wedge.
No, they haven't.
Definitely just cleaner shape. Little, I don't want to use the word compact, but very clean.
Oh, Jesus, that was nice. That outside would have went about 50 yards.
That is one we call an edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard, the feel is, from both of us, definitely better than Jaws.
I'm trying to think if I've hit a wedge from an OEM that feels better than this. I'm not sure if I have.
Bold claim. Speaking the truth. Peter, ping I-530 versus Cobra King Tour irons. High swing speed player, 10 handicap, best option.
So nice.
Peter, I hope you're getting a fit. Those ping I-530s might be a little jumpy for high swing speed, depending on strike. Both irons you can't go wrong with.
Going at 50.
King Tours are very impressive. Is that 60.06 or 58?
No, this is 58 to start with.
Interesting to see you test both, because I thought that 58 just, we did not get along. Mike Ben, do you fit many seniors into graphite shafts? We do.
Yes.
But we fit a whole load of demographics into graphite shafts. We've got graphite on the wall that's just as strong and stiff and heavy as steel, depending on the player and what they're looking for. Dave Fogel says, Ian looks like he's blading these.
No, foresight makes it look like I'm blading them.
Yeah.
It's something that's kind of like, not bothered us, but like you can hear the strike, you can see the shot. A bladed shot just doesn't look like that.
No.
But it's just the representation of the strike sometimes is too low. Something I hope they change in the software. Keep doing one.
Do it.
Oh. How's that for a bladed one, Fogel?
I bleed this. Jokes. Friends. Opus.
I don't know if Fogel could handle 18 holes of this. Do you think he could?
No chance. Not a chance. I don't think many people can, actually.
Scott Yeaman has been the only sole survivor, really, of...
Speaking of Scott Yeaman.
I'll take a lemon loaf, Yeaman. So, same as you, like I was low 7,000s in the spin with 58. So this is 60 now.
Anders says, as a connoisseur of blading wedges, those are not bladed.
Yeah, look at that. I mean,
Crazy.
it does look like it's been four-headed, but it's a tad thin, not four-headed.
Scott Yeaman is in the chat saying hello to everyone and is asking if a full Starbucks order is required. Yeaman is the Pope Catholic. How often do y'all put average golfers in low spin driver? Charles is asking.
Often.
Often, yeah. There's a lot of LS being fitted. Dave Fogel says he can handle 18 holes no problem.
Be careful what you wish for. What is it? Somebody said to me in the range yesterday. Said I hit a shot to the right, like, oh, you need a lesson. I was like, many have tried, many have failed. That's all I think with you. Fogel said he could handle 18 holes with. Many have tried, many have failed.
So good. Gino, late to the party. What's going on right now? Ian just hitting wedge shots.
That's it.
Ian's just showing off. He's putting on a clinic.
Just for
the
you.
new Opus Wedges by Callaway, as the title says. Fresh off the press, hot off the press.
Gorgeous, these. So, I mean, and obviously this is, even off a mat, 6 degrees is a little bit of a challenge with striking. So it doesn't leave you any wiggle room.
A bit lower than what I would prefer.
And when it's a live testing session, it plays like 2 degrees. There's even less.
Commentators.
All right, let's get one close. We've had 2 almost hole outs.
Andrew says, we need a Club Champion After Dark channel for that match, Dave Fogel. And Dave Fogel says, the editors are going to hate us. They don't hate anyone. They're award-winning legends of the game.
So we're getting close to a wee hole out here.
Mark Scott's asking, should wedges be hit so low off the face?
It's getting close.
Folks, it's just the way the graphic is
Yes,
shown.
yes. It's just to relax everybody.
He's actually quite good with the wedges.
Like, that was a great strike, and it literally looks like it's four heads.
Him and his partner won 9 up on the lads on the weekend.
Thanks to you. We got a toy. Got the line dialed here. 2 more, and then.
Crawley, I think you just need to come to Canada for a fitting.
Was my
Driver shaft comparable to UST recoil dart. I don't even know if I've ever seen that shaft.
You built some in a set of Epons for me to test in the channel.
Oh, really?
506.
They're soft, no?
Soft?
Recoils? The darts?
No.
Don't deal with the UST stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. Come for a fitting and a round of golf. Danny Pratt, to get down from a 15.4 handicap to single figures, what, in your opinion, should I focus on the most?
What handicap, Danny?
15.4.
So the first 2 things, cut out double bogeys. Next thing, cut out 3 putts. After that, strategic bogey avoidance. So most of the time, and we talked about it the other day, anytime you find yourself aiming for the flag, don't. The only information that's relevant to a golfer at that handicap is the middle of the green. The point at which you have the most room every which way is the only point you want to focus on. That would be the 3 things. Eliminate double bogeys, whatever way that might be. You might have bad second shots, bad drives, 3 putts, and after that, hit the middle of the green as often as you can.
Your greens and reg. I have a very low average of greens and reg. And use Arcos. It'll tell you where you're good, where you're okay, and where you're not so good. Someone said here, Richard says, wedge penalty shootout, 5 balls each, beat the next shot, Canada versus Scotland.
Love it. Let's do it.
Ian's warmed up.
I'm going to hold one of these at some point.
How can I can't beat that. He's using my wedge too.
You need to arm wrestle me for it live on air.
You would. You snap my arm just for fun because you're that kind of guy.
I know, honestly, these are lovely.
SRT4 booster just went to get fitted again after 4 years since my last fit, going from Maverick iron heads to P790s. Can't wait to get them installed. Good head, that P790.
Very good, very good, very good. All right. What shoes was Ian wearing in the TBC video? We need a wee. Case, do you have a
charger?
Plug this in. I was wearing SRT4 booster. I was wearing G4 G-Lock shoes in that one. So come on. Oh, buddy, old pal. Thank you, pal.
Thanks, boys. Is Arcos worth it?
Yes. No, absolute no-brainer.
Playing golf without it is not worth it.
You would know. Right?
I support.
You do. And you want to use it, I think.
Dave Fogel says, I might be dead walking 18 holes. Dave Fogel, I walk 36 on a Saturday and 18 on a Sunday. Nay bother. That's why there's nay invite to you.
Mikey's not dead walking 18.
That's fine. You'll never see it either. Because I'm away August 10th to the 17th. Just booked my vacation.
Okay, what else is going on in the world? Let's take it away from wedges. We've got let's do 15 minutes on general topics on you guys. What else is going on? Free spa, honey.
I want nothing free from you.
What else is in there?
Pretty current.
Have we seen the new Haywood irons? Patrick's asking. I have not.
I have not. I didn't know there was new ones.
No. No, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will see them soon. No.
Pete Evans for the super chat. O-band shafts. How often are you fitting into them?
Often.
Iron shafts, tons. Into wedges as well, tons.
Yes.
Graphite, none.
Look at this little bag of tricks.
Release date on Titleist GTs. August 1st is embargo, I think. I made that up. Sounds good though.
What is it? August 1st? No.
Yeah.
Yes. So testing some new product this morning.
Oh, like that.
Quite nice.
Very nice. I forgot.
Let's see. Pull it up. Wait a second.
Poor Cody.
Come on, Cuddy. Do something.
Oof. Did you hear that? That's him angry.
That's my belly. I'm starving. Can you see that? It's a bad angle.
No,
can't
I think it's
get a
big.
better angle. P7CB. Maybe that's better.
Better go home. They're storming the Capitol. Let me hold this for you.
I know. I'm doing my head in.
It's a bouquet.
Is that okay? The lighting's really, really tough. So testing some P7CB irons. Look at this little bag of tricks.
This is how Ian shows up to a golf course every time we play.
Aye, that is a bouquet of Titleist product right there. Beautiful.
Whoever donates $1,000 wins a wood.
Yeah, no, very good day of testing. We've got ahead, we've already been testing. Lots of mini driver chat at the minute, so we thought we'd do a little mini driver versus short driver test. So we took a TaylorMade mini driver and tested it against a Frankenstein driver that we cut to the same length effectively. Tested them just to see what kind of the difference is. I think it'll be pretty cool. Vogel, that's not my bag. That is not, mine is over there. Actually, we're doing an updated what's in the bag today.
We'll be here till midnight.
No, 14.
Harrison Burns. Robbie Burns' great grandson. Ever played around with Lab? Worked well in your video.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you use it? Come on, people want to know.
Have one in the car.
Do you?
Old Broomy.
You don't.
I do.
Robert McIntyre did not have a GT driver in the bag, Richard. It was actually a TSR2 he had. He had a GT Fairwaywood, I believe, but he's not yet in TSR, not yet in GT driver. I think he's playing so well right now, I think he's probably loath to change too much at that end of the bag, but he is playing it. Arcos has been an eye-opener for Alexander over the past month. Awesome. Very, very cool. It is a game changer. I think for you specifically, having some clarity on how far you hit your clubs. Because that, when it comes to hitting irons, is obviously a big, hitting greens is a big part of it. You're convinced you only hit, what did you said to me the other day, you only hit 4 greens
7.
around?
Hi, 4 greens.
That's what you said. Which are you happy to concede now that that's not how many you hit?
Yeah, it's not the truth.
Because you can't handle the truth.
Big deal. I was a couple off. 4, 6, no difference.
I think you're probably in the 7 to 10 region, depending how you play on that day, which is a big difference from 4.
Well, there was maybe a day where I hit 4.
Yeah. Michael Carlson, crazy drop on 16th.
Yeah, but he pulled it off.
Yeah, no, I mean that's it. He still had to pull it off. Crazy drop. I think he was playing the game within the rules. That's the most important thing. If you're entitled to a drop and your ball's in an anthill, like mine was several times on Saturday, you're entitled to a drop.
A bug's life over here. You hit it fine.
Aye, very good.
We won.
We did win. We did.
Damon, thanks for your $20.
We put the hammer down at the right time. Actually, on Canada's hardest golf course.
Yeah,
Best ball. We
tough.
had a nice little run. We made 5 birdies in a row on the front 9, 4 through 8. That was good. That was
and
good
if
golf.
we made a mistake, they made even a bigger mistake, so it was great.
That's it. What was the end score?
Technically, for the whole match,
8
it
and
was 8 and 6.
8 and 6, 8 and 7.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good. It's nice.
The dream team, baby.
It's nice. Okay, let's do 5 more minutes.
Ideal spin for 4-iron, P790. Used into greens, mainly rare off the tee.
Ideal spin. I mean, ideal, I'd say 42, 4300, something like that would be ideal. Sean, happy Friday to you, my man.
No,
What?
today's Monday.
Was that
He's
saying?
having
Fitting Friday. I said happy Friday. Fitting Friday at Club Champion. Very good. Hopefully.
You wish it was Friday.
I know. I said Friday. I'd be in Scotland. I'd be Stephen.
Well, I'll be working. I'll be Stephen.
I'll be Stephen.
You know, I did a soda.
Why are Scotties so desirable? Why was Zach's Scotty so desirable on Friday?
Poor Zach.
This is devastating. So, one of the team members on our marketing team at Sway, we're playing golf with them Friday. We were kind of catch up with the guys, and proud as punch.
It was a meeting.
It was a game and a catch up and all of this. It brought a brand new Scotty Cameron putter out his trunk. So happy with it, so pleased. Oh, you know, he just showed me his club. He's like, wait till you see this. And I took one look at it and went, oh no, that's not real. That's a fake, a knockoff.
Like a Louis Vuitton.
Oh, worse. Far worse.
Far worse.
You could just, I was scared. He was like, how can you tell? Like, because like from a distance, you know, it's hard to tell, but when you look at the paintwork, there was some bubbling in the paintwork.
The head cover was awful.
The head cover was
Head
rough.
cover was made of plastic bags, basically.
Yeah. The weights were basically like put in and ground flat. Yeah, it was rough. It's a shame. It is a shame. So Scotties are so desirable. I think
Lots of play.
look and feel. I think are big parts of it. Look and feel. I would say that those are two I love. I love how mine performs. Like I wouldn't use a Scottie just because it's a Scottie if it didn't perform.
Same.
I really wouldn't.
I used to do that.
Yeah. No, I love them. I think for a lot of people, but I think they, like other companies, are realizing that they can't get by anymore in an era where everything is measured by performance. That's why you're starting to see so many alignment options. You're seeing, different neck options. You're seeing them experiment with graphite shafts. You're seeing lots of different experimentation happening right now with Scottie, because that is the future of being relevant. You build the brand, you build the kind of prestige of having and owning one, and then obviously the performance to back it up. You're pretty flawless at that point.
Richard's saying the Open this week, no Rory bashing from Mikey yet. Listen, I'd love to see him do it, but I think I think the chef's going to do it.
Master Chef.
I
think
think
tattoo the base of your spine saying Master Chef.
I think he's going to do it. A little bit of rain in the forecast for the whole week. No crazy winds.
Is that right? Nothing.
Not ice cold, which is a shock because he's ice cold there every time.
I know.
But yeah, Scottie Scheffler, that's my pick, and obviously dark horse Tiger Woods. Is he making the cut? You want to bet another steak dinner?
Yeah, sure. I would. You up for it?
But the thing, if I lose, then it's
just cancels out.
Cancels out the other one.
It's just fine.
No, that's a separate bet.
No.
Aye, separate bet.
No. All right, let's rock and roll. Lots to get on to, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little live product testing. A lot of fun actually to do the product testing live. I think embargoes that fall on Mondays. I think we'll find ourselves doing more of this, guys. Ultimately, let us know. Do you like when we do some product testing live? Is that, obviously it's unedited. You see all the full repertoire of good and bad from these.
Lots of good, very little bad.
Oh, well, we'll see. Got to get Carlos just before we leave.
Carlos, $19. Thank you.
I feel like Carlos is celebrating today. You? Spain winning. Carlos Rodriguez?
Maybe.
Spanish?
I just went from a set of Axiom 125X Cobra King tours to Axiom 125X.
Oh, that's nice.
Mirror TC 201.
Oh, that's nice.
All blacks.
That's nice.
These mirror are insanely soft and faster than the Cobras, hitting my 7-iron 186 carry. Did I choose the best mirror? Yeah.
In your opinion, yeah.
I mean, I'm a 502 fan, but 201s, I wish I gamed a set of 201s at one point.
I'm going to set in the basement.
You've got a good set in Scotland, best set I've ever built.
I know, I do have a nice set in Scotland.
3 sets to build one.
I know. I'm in two minds whether to take my clubs home or just use my Scottish set. Don't know. We will see. All right, guys, we will love you and leave you. Thank you for joining us for the live testing and also a bit of friendly banter. Apologies to Dave Fogel if we offended you several times. More Mikey than me, to be fair.
You should be apologising to me.
No, all good fun, all good banter. Guys, have a great week. Lots of products coming your way in the next few weeks. No lives. I think we're back on August 12th, I believe, will be the next live.
So, feet up.
That's almost a month. So, yeah, lots more content, though. We will be keeping regular scheduled content. We'll just be missing the live. So, yeah, look forward to seeing you guys on August 12th. I think we may have a wedge release day that day. I think there might be from the same people we reviewed those irons with. I think there might be I think that might be an embargo day. We will see, and if it is, we may try this again, doing a little live testing. If you guys think it would be good for us to do that.
I think it was quite good.
Me too. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.